Well, what an evening of boxing we've had tonight then, with the Eddie Hearn show in Birmingham. Eh? Only thing I could see on it was McCrackens and Sims lot running wild all over the place. Everywhere you could see on the cameras, you saw a McCracken or a Sims. They took over Birmingham for the night. Now, looking at the show, the best fight on the night, you'd have to say, was the Amir Khan fight, wouldn't you? But I think on the whole, the show was a good show. I think there were fights that you should have for a Saturday night fight. So, well done Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn and Adam Smith and the Sky team. I thought it was a good value show for a good Saturday night's boxing. Now, where Sky get carried away is the narrative that they push. Now, they're pushing Amir Khan. They're saying Amir Khan's in a super fight. Eddie Hearn's words, Amir Khan's in a super fight next. Now, if Amir Khan were to fight Kell Brook or Manny Pacquiao, would that be a super fight? Or are all those three at the end of their careers? Manny Pacquiao is 40 years old. 40 years old. Or thereabouts. Kell Brook, he's got 2 eye sockets, they're damaged. Kell Brook don't have a fight unless it's a pay-per-view. Because if he gets pulled out early in a pay-per-view and never fights again, he gets that pay-per-view money. Now, I don't blame him, but let's not say that you're back to your best and all this and blah de blah, because we've had all these excuses with him going from 147 to 160, back to 147, then to 154, and now he's back at 147. We've heard he's big, he's small, he's medium, he's big, he's small, he's a beast. We've heard just about every excuse to fit the Sky Eddie Hearn narrative. And I've just about had enough of it myself, to be honest. I'm not raging, I'm not even swearing. But I think it's quite sad that it's come to this, that Kell Brook's got to turn up with his mum and his stepdad at these shows and be pushing the Amir Khan fight, and he's become like a stalker. Now, there's only one person to blame for all that, and that's Kell Brook. The reason I say that is because Kell Brook was a world-class welterweight with a big future. Kell Brook is also a fighter, or a boxer, whatever you want to call him, a combat specialist. He employs his manager, his dad, stepdad, Terry Thompson. He employs the trainer, Dominic Ingle. He employs Greg Marriott, the nutrition guy. He employs Eddie Hearn, the promoter. Kell Brook employs all of those people. Sky give them the platform to do their stuff on. Now he's got to be sat with his head in his hands thinking, look at me, chasing Amir Khan, going on TV and saying, I will let Amir be the A-side because I will put him on his backside. Kell Brook will take 35% to fight Amir Khan. I am telling you now, if he doesn't, where does he go? If they bring Manny Pacquiao over to fight Kell Brook in England, Manny Pacquiao will take the lion's share. Kell Brook will be lucky to clear £500,000 after stoppages. He will be lucky to get £1 million to fight Manny Pacquiao top line. Very lucky. Manny will take the bulk of that. If he fights Amir Khan, he will get a couple of million. So he's going to get double the amount. After that, if he gets through the Khan fight, it's just a case of him getting more money piled into the bank. It's a case of money now. British, Commonwealth, European, and he's won a world title. It's just a case of money. It's like Tony Bellew. He's probably sat at home and he's thought, Eddie, I shot my mouth off here. Ersk's called it on. Can you get me out of this? So they've thrown the old, well, WBA are calling her mandatory, and Tony's now saying all belts have got to be online. Who gives a hoot about taking one WBA, the worst division sanctioning body and corrupt sanctioning body, out of them all? In my opinion, that's the pits. It even beats the WBO. Who cares if there's all them belts online but not a WBA? You're still going to have all the other ones, aren't you? And the lineal status. Get the fight took, Bellew. But anyway, I don't want to talk about you, Bellew. You're a helmet. You're #1 helmet of the month. I want to talk about Kell Brook and Amir Khan. Now, Kell Brook, I felt for him again. He's been chasing Amir Khan for, it seems like, forever. I don't even think I was shaving when he was chasing Amir Khan. Our late developer was shaving, but I just think that Kell Brook is in a situation where he has got to, he's got to fight somebody. He's got to fight somebody. Now we've got a picture of Kell tonight here. Now this is Kell Brook tonight. Hang on, where's that picture of him? Where's Kell? Here we are. That's Kell Brook tonight. Look at that rascal coat he's got on. Where has he got that from? What is he doing in that? What is he doing in that coat? I felt for him tonight, Kell. A man of his talents with his skills to burn. He's got skills to burn. And he's there with his Oliver Twist bowl again. Please, sir, more. Chasing Amir Khan, who's seen better days. I'm not going to hammer Amir Khan because I quite like him. He's very likeable. I've been in his company a few times. I've sat and had a cuppa with him. He's a very nice kid, very polite, very well mannered. One of the best guys you will meet in boxing. They say Crawler's one of the best guys, don't they? Well, I've never spoke to Crawler, but I've spoke to Amir Khan, and I put him in bracket with like Robin Reed, one of the best, politest kids you will ever meet in boxing. Very, very polite, very well mannered, very articulate, and I'm an Amir Khan fan. I didn't used to be, but I am now. And Amir has seen better days. He's 32 in December. Amir will know that. Amir Khan will know he's seen better days. Now, the big talk, obviously, is Amir Khan, Manny Pacquiao and Kell Brook. That's a trio. Where they're going with it, I don't know. I very much doubt that if Pacquiao goes to Bob Arum, that Eddie Hearn and Bob will work together. I doubt that, but you never know. You never know. It could be a fight in America. The Kell Brook fight with Amir Khan is always going to be there, but it's already gone stale. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. It's gone fucking stale. Well, that's Big Porky telling you straight up. It's lost its sparkle. December 2016, Amir Khan's birthday in London. Dennis Hobson and Asif Valley went down there on the train to sign the fight. It never happened. They then chased him to London to Anthony Joshua's gym opening, where they had a meeting with Eddie Hearn. They then chased Amir to Los Angeles and then Vegas. Dennis set a meeting up with Bob Arum, and they still all couldn't sort the fight. But it Todd LeBuff or something, they all had a meeting. There were Hay there, Richard Schaefer, Asif, Amir Khan's accountant. Nothing got sorted. And looking at Amir's body language at night, I still don't think it's going to get sorted. But Kell Brook turned £2.8 million down 2 years ago to fight Amir Khan. He was more bothered that Amir were getting more money. But now he's come to a conclusion that he's had the Triple G fight and the Spence fight. He's had them fights, hasn't he? He's got nowhere to go, and he's got a fragile face. But I bet he regrets not fighting Amir then. I bet he regrets that so much. But look at the scores that Amir won on. 119, 108, 119, 108, 118, 110. Hardly in trouble, were he? But he should be stopping guys like that. But he can. It was only a flash knockdown. Look, that's a flash knockdown. That. It's not a bad knockdown. It's a flash one. He got up. He was laughing. Now, I'm not going to make excuses for him. He is a bit weak around the whiskers. We all know that. I'll tell it straight. But he's got blaring hand speed, and he has you on edge of your seat. Now, when does Kell Brook have you on edge of your seat? He's a straight up, straight down merchant, isn't he? A bit like Joshua, a bit stiff, but he's got technical skills. His timing is impeccable. It reminds me of Terry Norris. His timing's exceptional. But where Kell Brook goes from here, I don't know. If Amir Khan leaves him holding his dick again, Kell could end up taking a fight with somebody and getting his face caved in, and then his payday's gone then. And then probably he could end up on Skid Row. Without boxing, I don't know where Kell Brook could go. Amir Khan's done a lot for charities, raised a lot of money. He's a global superstar, isn't he? There's a big difference. But onwards and upwards. Khan got the win. He got the rounds in. Yeah, he got dropped. He got up. He did the damage. Dropped that kid more than him. So good luck to him. But he has seen better days, and he is not, I repeat, he is not the Amir Khan of 2008. No, he's not. That's 10 years ago now. His last world title win was Zeb Judah. Was it 2011? July? So, you know, he's... you know, you look, he's 7.5 years. Over 7 years since he's won a world title fight, and that was Zeb Judah, and he was knocking on a bit. So Amir has seen better days, but I'm not going to slag him. I rate him. I rate Kell Brook. And Kell's face might be solid. But mentally, and with them injuries to his face, Amir's just going to pepper him, isn't he? He's that quick, he can break you down very quickly. I think if Kell fought him, he'd come out swingers. Speaking of swingers, let's move on to the other stuff that happened tonight. Now, let's have a look who we've got on. Let's have a look. Let's have a look who we've got. Let's have a look what's happened to. Let's have a look what's been happening in the world of boxing. Let's have a look what we got here. Sure, Osaka sorry to Ankara's England verdict, blah blah blah. Right, let's have a look at the boxing bit. Sam Eggington fought that guy tonight, didn't he? Right, Sam Eggington got beat. Shock defeat for Eggington. Here you go, Sam Eggington. He got beat by Hassan Mwakinho. Hassan Mwakinov, or Mwaki, whatever his name is. We'll call him Hassan. That's his first name. He's done Sam Savage Eggington. You know, the guy with the iffy beard. Barry Hearn's pet project. Operation Savage. Eddie's got Operation White Rhino. And Barry's got Operation Savage. Same Savage who lost a skeet and cost Barry $5 to Andy Ayling. That's life, innit? I felt sorry for Sam Eggington, but I always felt that he was on borrowed time. I always felt that he overachieved. And that at any day he'd get took out, because you can't hold your chin out like he does. And so, as far as I'm concerned, it was only a matter of time. British Commonwealth European champion Sam Eggington, not fought for a world title, but he's beat a former world champion in Porky Feather Duster Malignaggi. He couldn't knock a skin off a rice pudding. He just stood there and let him punch him. So that was embarrassing for Malignaggi. That was his farewell fight. But where's Sam Eggington go from here? Well, my opinion of Sam Eggington is he's a tough guy. and he's exciting. But if truth be known, he's a tough. He's a Dave Allen, isn't he? He's a tough man. He's a Dave Allen, but Dave Allen's not going to win a British Commonwealth and a European, is he? So is he better than a Dave Allen? I don't know, but he's tough and likeable. And Barry Hearn and Eddie Hearn like tough men. They liked Carl Froch, they like Eubank, they like Eggington, and they like David Allen. So let's hope that they sort the finances out and Eggington gets out of it with at least a terraced houseboat, and he can go back to his fork truck, can't he? But he's still got years to learn, hasn't he? But I want to see him in with Frankie Gavin. I want to see that rematch when Frankie wins European against that Spanish guy. I think Eddie will tempt Frankie Gavin back, because they like to have a monopoly on every belt, every European and every British. Now, as you can see, we're going to move on now to Jason Welburn. Now, Eddie Hearn didn't want to know about the Jason Welburn Tommy Langford first fight. There you go, that's Jason on the left, Tommy Langford on the right. Now, Eddie didn't want to know the first fight. This fight, they bought this one, and it was a barnstormer again, and Welburn won it by 2 rounds in my opinion, but they gave him on a split. Now, Welburn wouldn't be able to live with Liam Cameron if they have a fight. Liam Cameron would ice baby. Liam Cameron would ice Welburn, and he's already iced Tommy Langford. He was doing Bambi on ice in amateurs. Liam's already beat Langford in amateurs. He bashed him up, made a great mess of him, bashed him to body, bashed him to head, and Langford's been swerving Liam all his career. So Liam beats Welburn, beats him easy, smashes him up. But Liam's obviously on sidelines. He's got his hearing on October 3rd, and let's wish him all the best. I hope he wins it. He's a pal, I like him. If anybody's got a problem on here with me saying he's a pal, I say to you, fuck off. Who's that guy on Twitter who's got a problem with me saying Liam Cameron's my pal? What's your name? Will Jones or at Will Addison? Listen mate, fuck off. If you got a problem, fucking ring me. Everybody's got my number. Not my problem I'm popular, is it? Now, as far as I'm concerned, Liam Cameron beats Welburn, he beats Tommy Langford. That's basically it really, but Welburn's got the British title. Eddie's going to look to take that off him, because basically Welburn's a glorified journeyman with a belt. He's a tough man with a belt. Now they're going to look to take that off him, Sky, and give it to one of their other newcomers, and that's how it works. They want a monopoly, they want all the belts, they want all the fights in-house, they want the platform, they want to dominate the Olympic team, the GB team, the EIS, they want to dominate commercially. They want to fucking do an Hitler on us, don't they? They want world domination. And it's up to us to fucking stop that. Now, Ritson, I want to go to Lewis Ritson, I like him. He nearly signed a promotional deal with Dennis and Free Sports, but Phil Jeffries decided to go with Sky. I don't blame him. I'm not saying that because I'm not with Dennis. The more money is with Sky, bigger platform, and Phil Jeffries is going to do what's best for his fighter. So there you go. Just talking straight there. There's Lewis Ritson. Very good kid. Very powerful. I had him down to beat Robbie Barrett. Nobody had heard of him till then. Robbie Barrett didn't like the fact that I said he'd lose to him. Steffi's fighter, Robbie Barrett. I says, Robbie Barrett loses to Ritson. I put my money on Ritson. Ritson won. And that's just for inside information I got from people saying he's the real deal. And I were right, wasn't I? Eddie Hearn signed him. He is the real deal. I didn't watch the Ritson iced that guy, and he's got a European title on when he fights, and when Dave Allen's show on Newcastle in it. I didn't watch the Fitzgerald fight, but it looks like we've got him here, Fitzgerald, and Anthony, pound for pound ranked Helmut Fowler. He's on our pound for pound list with the Porky followers of, I'm not going to say fans because that's cringe, I'm going to say Porky followers. They've voted Fowler into, what were he, 11th or 10th? Anyway, he's in top 15 helmets. Seems a nice guy, but I didn't vote him in, you lot did. And he's looks like Eddie's trying to build that fight up. You can read it like a book. It's very WWE. There you go, here he is. Let's have a look what he's had to say for his son.
The Scots love their pick.
Look at this here, you get adverts, don't you? What can you do? 15-second bleeding adverts. This is why I'm not bothered about having these adverts on my channel. It spoils it for fans, doesn't it? You just want to get into video, don't you? Right, here we go.
Scott, congratulations. A
Here we go.
ruling, very competitive fight. Harder than you thought?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, harder than I expected, which you know is a stupid thing to think and say, in it really. But I suppose it was. He was stronger than I thought. Coming up from welter, I was on the back foot. That wasn't what I expected. But with a southpaw as well, I've gone into the 10th round, and I managed to find it. Didn't I, to put him away, although it was a bit one-paced and sloppy, really, a performance. I managed to find some in the last round and put him. That needs to be done. That's what.
That makes sense. You've got Cheeseman against Byfield for the Brit.
Yeah.
Do you want this fight with Anthony Fowler?
Yeah, whenever they're ready for it. Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Eddie, what can you tell us?
No, listen, I think it's the perfect fight. That was the perfect learning fight. Massive credit to Craig Morris. I thought he was excellent tonight, and he may have needed that last round stoppage. I had him just up, but it was close. But this is the fight that I think makes sense. You've got Cheeseman against Byfield for the British title. This is a bit like a final eliminator for the winner of that fight as well. And I know he might be frustrated with that performance, but that's exactly how you learn, and that's exactly how you set yourself up for a big domestic tough fight between Anthony Fowler, of course, 2 Commonwealth gold medalists, former amateur teammates as well. It's a brilliant fight.
Anthony, just want to step in. Is this the fight you want next?
Yeah, of course, not personal. Me and Scott are friends from a long time ago, but it makes sense. Business reasons, not personal. People keep saying I've had a rivalry, but there's no rivalry with mates. After we fight, we'll have a drink and we'll celebrate, and the best one and move on to better things.
You're confident that's you?
Of course I am, yeah. I'm most confident myself, and I'll be on a better fighter, and I think that'll show in the night.
Credit to the two of you. Well done, Scott.
Fucking hell, is that it? Is that the Anthony Fowler fucking Fitzgerald fucking promotion? Fucking hellfire. Why do fighters, this is a pet hate of mine, why do they talk like if it makes sense it makes business? What a load of shit. Business to me is like when you're buying houses or buying cars and selling them on, and fuck, how the fuck is it business? You're having a fight in a ring and Eddie Hearn pays you. You're not fucking, it's not business, it's not stocks and shares and all that. Load of bollocks in my opinion. But fight is business, a fucking business. Jesus, how the fuck is it business? You're told how much you're getting when you fight. You get in ring and you fight and you get your paycheck, that's it. What business is that? What business sense is it? I don't fucking get it. There's no negotiating. Eddie Hearn is fucking telling you what you're getting, that's it. There's no business to it. Oh my god, get a grip. Right, let's move on to, I think that's about it really. There's not really much else to copy. I don't even want to talk about this one here. But, we might as well, and we can't leave this one out, can we? Let's have a look. It's Ryan Kelly. Oh, I thought it was Josh Kelly. It's Ryan Kelly. I don't mind him. Stop Kelsey Ball, didn't he, at first round? So good luck to Ryan Kelly. He's one for the future, isn't he? But there ain't really much else to comment on. But I like the show. Amir won, didn't he? So I'm gutted for Eggington. He lost. Well, let's wheel straight on to Usyk. Right, Usyk signed for Matchroom. Now that's big news in boxing, isn't it? But Usyk's not going to be selling any tickets in England, is he? He's not going to sell no tickets in England. He's one of them guys that Eddie's more or less signed to keep away from Anthony Joshua. Now, because Eddie's signed Usyk, he's now going to dominate all them belts at cruiserweight. Let me say that again. Eddie Hearn has got Usyk. He will dominate every single one of them cruiserweight belts. I can assure you. Lawrence Okolie is going to be getting one of them belts, or some of them belts soon. Trust me, them belts are coming, right? to Eddie Hearn. He's already got all the heavyweight belts. He's got all the cruiserweight belts. There's one belt he hasn't got in the cruiserweight and the heavyweight, and that's Wilder's belt. So he's got them 2 divisions on lockdown. He's also got Viterbia and Bivol. Right, that's 2 of the 4 belts at light heavy. So slowly but surely, he's chipping away at all these belts for domination now. You can't knock him how he's going about it. He gets himself out there, he gets up, he goes to work, he mouths off, he's a hard worker. So his drive is exceptional. He's got the drive off his dad. You cannot knock that drive. You've got to have drive if you want to do anything in life. Now, fair enough, yeah, he's had it all give him. You know, he keeps saying he's a silver spoon boy and he turned it gold. You're already fucking gold on it. You're already fetched up in £10 million house, Eddie, so come on. You know, it's all there for you on a platter. Carl Froch made Matchroom. Steve Davis made it. Chris Eubank kept it going. Then they had a dip, didn't they? But snooker still kept it going, and darts. Sky played a big part, but Carl Froch rescued them with boxing, let me tell you. But Usyk, Eddie's got Usyk, and this is how I look at it. They don't want Usyk near Joshua, so don't be thinking that that fight's going to happen anytime soon. I can assure you it fucking is not going to happen. Not yet anyway. And neither is the Wilder fight. Maybe he's going to dominate with Usyk at cruiserweight. I don't know, but I don't see Bellew fighting Usyk. Bellew, I see him fighting Stevenson in a pay-per-view. Bellew's not bothered. He'll think, well, why do I need to fight Usyk and get a good hiding when I fight Stevenson? I can drag him up £25 and probably beat him. I'm a heavyweight. I'll go down to cruiser and I'll drag him up from light heavy to cruiser, and I'll beat Stevenson for my old WBC belt. Because trust me, Eddie's going to want all them belts freeing up. If them belts get freed up, Lawrence Okolie will be fighting for one of them, and Bellew will fight Stevenson for another, and he'll even that loss out, and then he can retire and say, I beat everybody, lad. Hey, lad. Right, yeah, lad. I beat everybody. Everybody I fought, I beat. Chilemba, Cleverly, and I beat Stevenson. I dragged Cleverly and Stevenson up £25, and I beat Chilemba after that draw. That's what he's going to do. It's going to be the same money for fighting Stevenson as he'd get for Hurst. So why get smashed up off Hurst when you can fight Stevenson and win a world title? Do you know what I mean? Drag a small guy up. Trust me, he's not going to want to fight Usyk. Bellew will not fight people where it's a challenge to him. He doesn't like challenges, he likes the advantage. I keep telling all you casuals, but you don't listen. If he fights Usyk and he loses, I'll be a fan. If he fights him and he wins, I'll be a fan. But Tony Bellew is not going to take a risk. Not at 34-year-old. Not when he's getting dropped by Makundu Kalaba or whatever his name was, Makaba or whatever he was called. The guy who fought somebody boxer X600 and then he fought Bellew. Tony Bellew is not going to fight Usyk, so get it out of your heads. And I don't even think Wilder and Joshua are going to fight because of Joshua. And I don't even think Khan will fight Brook. I don't think them fights are going to happen. But we can all dream. But I want to see Chisora against Dillian White. They're fighting men. They deserve a pay-per-view. Let's have Chisora and Dillian White on. Hey, what do you think to that? Just my opinion. Helmet of the night has got to be... Let me have a think. It's got to be Adam Smith on it. They spoke about Amir Khan for 3 minutes after the fight. Then they spoke about Femi against Povetkin for 15 minutes. Yes, Povetkin, 39-year-old, 40 next birthday, he's fighting Joshua. Best wins Takam years ago. So it is what it is, innit? Anyway, shout out to Matt and Jeremy at SAS Digital. Shout out to Ali at Churchill's Taylors in Doncaster celebrating 50 year. Shout out to the Tea Leaf Company in Brighton. Thank you for the tea bags and everything, Justin. And shout out to K Official, my main sponsors. You take care, chaps. Paul and Emma. Alright, all the best. Oh, and ladies, sorry, Paul and Emma, chaps and ladies, all the best, peace out, keep on trucking from Big Porky. Ta-ta.